Alex, are you able to share some of the design work you've done? No.
That is like NDA.
Yeah. I cannot. But I mean, I don't know.
You designed this layout for this stream?
This layout is whatever. Amanda did the logo for Beard Bros. I do my own overlays on my own Twitch channel. I did all the titles and stuff for the current Beard Bros intro, and all my squids, all the art for the squids, my band and album art and all that was all me. I did all the, I don't know. I did the new 52 in U design. The decks, I did all the deck. I made like every Dex asset.
And maybe some other stuff in the near future you designed. Who knows?
A lot of stuff. But like, yeah, like the stuff that I do for big clients, no, you can't see that. That's at their privilege. I can't even tell you what I worked on.
Or they would kill you.
Well, they would sue me if I. Like, it would be very dumb. It would be very hard for me to explain to my lawyer why I went on a live stream and told and broke my NDA.
Your Honor, it was for a 10-year anniversary stream. You understand? There were extenuating circumstances.
Seeing the Strokes open for the Chili Peppers in a month, and gotta thank you for being a huge reason for a lot of musical interests. I love that. I'll take that. I want to see the Strokes. I haven't seen them since Room on Fire.
I've never seen them.
I would go. I know they play like in Mexico a little bit more than they play here. I would go.
Why do they play more in Mexico than here?
I think they just have like I think rock is bigger in like South America and Mexico than it is in America right now.
So probably it's a great vacation for them.
Dude, if I could go to Mexico and it's paid for by me like fucking shredding in front of like 20,000 people, I'll take it. Probably not 20,000 people. Probably not 20,000 people, but they did win a Grammy.
That was it?
Fucked him up.
Oh my god, I didn't realize he could just be like, I just like...
You were just ready.
Out-bulled him and then threw him in the fire and he's
Aced
dead.
that dude, he's done, he's gone.
That has to be like, close to like, the fastest possible you can do that.
He's dead.
Look at this. He's
he's done.
Done.
Did I read
I didn't know that you could just kill him like that. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Did I read the comics from Bloodwash? No. I am currently playing through Final Fantasy 12, but when I finish it, I will buy Bloodwash and I will play it again. And actually, there's a couple other games that I want to buy by that developer.
Who are they?
It's a guy. Puppet Combo is the publisher. The guy is called...
I tell you.
I'm gonna shout him out right now because
not Spawn, but whatever this GT's classic kombucha.
You love that? You love getting wasted at work?
I love getting
wasted on camera. Where's this shit? Where is this shit? Lego My Giallo, Jordan King, Black Eyed Priest Games.
Black Eyed Priest. That's a great.
Black Eyed Priest Games. Lego My Giallo is like a great SN too.
You'd run to World 3.
That's like, how many worlds are there?
6.
6? Damn.
Wee.
Shit. Making good time, dude.
Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, you little lava levels. Anybody else get anxiety over, like, scrolling levels or, like...
Like, when it's I mean, I think that's the point, right?
Well, yeah, it's effective. Okay. Wait, what?
Just looking.
Sure.
Cool. Sabang. Saboing. Alex, you talk about being in bands and the music scene in LA. What genre is your band, and do you guys still produce music when you get the chance? My band was called The Squids. We didn't break up or nothing, but we just like...
Plane crash.
We just like don't do...
Wiped them out.
Yeah, they're all gone. No, we're just like all grown-ass adults with like jobs in the entertainment industry, so like the band thing didn't shake out. I love those guys. I still go see them all the time. I kiss them now with my mouth if I can. I love them. But no, we haven't made music in a while. But they're like, we're like a punk band, but we're like a mix of punk and like bubblegum rock, I would say. A very Los Angeles sounding band, I would say. Yes, Final Fantasy XII is my fave. Shoutouts. You want to know something crazy about Final Fantasy XII?
What?
You want to know who directed that game? 2 people.
Quentin Tarantino presents.
No, 2 people directed it. The director of Vagrant Story and the director of Final Fantasy VI and Final Fantasy IX.
Whoa.
Yeah. So anybody who tells you Final Fantasy XII isn't good can lick a butt.
Well, just because they directed it doesn't mean it's good.
Okay, but you know what? Spoilers. It is.
I believe it. I bounced off of it just like when it came out because
I get it.
The combat.
I get it.
But I do hear that it's quite
Not only have they updated the combat system twice since then.
They don't even need to. I just had, like I was like,
well, I'm just saying
in college, so I had real harsh opinions.
Yeah, I'm just saying
it's
even better now. It's even better now. No, I would say that you have been actively trying not to be such a hater.
That's true. In fairness, I don't think I ever tried to be a hater.
You weren't trying to be a hater.
I just believe that my first or second reads were the way that it was.
You just got hot. You just got hot because you cared.
You can't it's all a matter of perspective, man.
Here's what's up. When people yell at me about stuff that they like that, I like it because I am like a Mediterranean culture. Like my family is like loud. Half my family is Cajun and half of them is Slav. We yell at each other all the time. I love to go have coffee and yell at someone. All of my best, closest friendships are structured around arguments. I love them. Here's the deal. Davis isn't a dick. I don't know what to tell you. It's not like haterade that you're sipping in that way. It's just when you're young, you form opinions, and then you got to get shorthand, and it's hard to break yourself of your younger opinions. I had the same thing. I used to, on the decks, I used to talk shit on VGC.
About?
Because I was like, it's not like the fucking anime, dude. Why would they make that the sport? It's stupid.
You wanted the anime to be the sport?
I was like, why isn't it just single battles? That's the way it's meant to be.
Oh, yeah. And then you realize, oh my god, there's so much more F word. Oh, I made it. Depth by having it be double battles.
Yeah, exactly.
You showing me that was when I was like, oh, they're this is tight.
That's why
I bet single battles are tight too.
They are, but they're not sexy in the same way. No.
Double battles, the moment you see one interaction, you're like, whoa, moves that I've been using for 20 years have a whole new meaning to me.
Yep.
Moves where I'd be like, why would you ever use this? And then you're like, oh, because there's more than just the thing that...
I'm not the only person in the world.
That's why I'm like, perspective, I guess, is the answer.
Travel, do things that you don't think... that you are not sure you're gonna like. That's my fucking advice. That shit shouldn't be so stressful, but somehow it is nowadays. Media got everybody afraid of seeing stuff that they don't 100% enjoy as if it was made specifically for them.
I also stress is good.
Stress?
It keeps you alive in little
ways. You shouldn't get stressed about watching a movie. That should be chill. You shouldn't be should I watch this or not? I don't know. It's that's unfortunate that we've gotten there as a people.
Yeah.
Alex, what do you think about Vagrant Story? I love that game, and I've always believed it was underappreciated. I don't know about underappreciated. I feel like
it's probably didn't sell.
Yeah,
a ton,
I feel like it's crystallized very much as
anytime anyone talks about it, it's it's 9 that hasn't yet popped off.
It's impossible. It's so good that game is impossible that it's on PS1.
Is that the one that we played with Jesse? That just one day we were hanging. Was it here?
I don't know.
Or at the office?
Vagrant
where it's
Story...
got VATS?
Yeah.
That game was whoa.
Yeah.
I have, luckily because I've been around a little bit in life, I remember, I can become a PS1 era person, and even though it's not technically impressive, my mind teleported back and was blown away that was possible.
It's casually, it doesn't even try hard. It's like Yakuza, where Yakuza is better than most video games, and it doesn't even acknowledge or talk about it or try to be that at all. It's the same thing with Vagrant Story. It's better at doing what Metal Gear Solid was doing with cutscenes and shit. and it just does it. It doesn't even care. It's like the best looking game. It's
Just like could be a Final. You could just call it Final Fantasy, whatever. Like
Final Fantasy Perfect. That's what they should call it.
Chaos.
Dude, that game fucking rules too. That game is so stupid. I love that game. Played like 10 hours of that. Loved it.
Shit.
Hey, Alex, answer to your question of the day from Donkey Kong Country. Neither you nor the other two Beard Bros sound fat. Also, you should refer to yourself as Thick Kings.
You can...
Thank you.
You can sound away?
Sometimes you hear somebody's voice and you maybe decide what they look like before you see them. Let me tell you.
I guess I do that a lot. And
let me give you...
I'm so usually wrong.
If you call someone up on the phone and they're like,
Hello, how are you? My name's Alex.
what do you think?
I think that you're
big or small.
Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah. See, it's like, I mean, there is a way to sound fat.
I more meant not just fatness of the. I meant like
no, I know,
like an alien.
I know.
You're
I'm just saying, like like there is a way to sound fat.
More.
You're just like lethargic.
Speaking of LA Punk, your soundtrack choice on Burger Rush did give me awesome X vibes. That was the main songwriter for my band, The Squids, Tony, and the guitarist for The Squids, Nikki, doing their band, Tony and Nikki, which is also Cheesecake Factory is their name also sometimes.
They have like an alter ego.
I just called them up. I called them up and begged them if I could use their music, and there's a couple Squid songs in there too. You know, it's a love letter to my friends. Everything I make is a love letter to my friends.
Sorry, I just got my phone was ringing off.
All good.
Ringing off the hook.
Alex, what do you think about them changing Dragon Quest XII battle system? I think Yuji Horii is one of the best game designers ever. Maybe not, if not the best ever. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be good.
As a like new Dragon Quest fan, it seems like their track record speaks for themselves. Like
I trust them
be good.
completely.
They wouldn't be like, you know what? Let's just fuck it up.
Yeah, let's just. You know what?
Let's just do a bad one.
Yeah, let's just do one shitty one for the fans. Hey, Alex, have you played Dragon Quest Treasures for the Switch? I have not yet, but I will. I'm probably not going to buy it on Switch, though.
Which one?
Treasures, the like one with Eric and his sister.
Oh, yeah.
It looks great. It's like the spiritual sequel to like Dragon Quest Monsters. Looks great. I hope one day there will be a DK64 Let's Play.
Are these dudes not just Cuphead enemies, like
100%?
waiting for that game to be done?
Is this not just Donkey Kong Country, the Let's Play right now? I'm just kidding. Maybe. I don't know. I like Donkey Kong 64. Never played it as a kid, really, but...
I love that game as a kid, but I can't remember much about it. And when I look at, like, footage of it, I'm like,
I recently re-listened to the Andrew W.K. Chilluminati, and it reminded me that Alex episodes are my favorite brand of Chilluminati episodes, except the Green Stone. Well, you know what? How about you reserve judgment until I finish the Green Stone, okay?
Yeah, you haven't actually seen it because it's not over.
Yeah. How about reserve judgment? Episode 2 of the Green Stone is Episode 2 of the Green Stone is like my Last Jedi. And episode 3 of the Green Stone is like my... Never mind. I take it back. I take back that analogy.
Let's try.
I take back that analogy. The worst take that I ever saw on Rise of Skywalker was
It's a good movie.
my buddy, I'm not going to say his name, but somebody that I worked with on Big Bad Bosses.
Destroy him.
You know what? This is for Robbie. He said, I'm glad that Rise of Skywalker sucks just to watch the Last Jedi people cry.
This fucking devil guy. All right, I think I know what I have to do. It's weird that like the devils are the hardest things for me.
Thank you for the Burger Rush love, chat. I appreciate it.
Never.
Please tell
4,000
friends.
I have probably 1,000 easily pullable hot takes on Star Wars. Never I don't know. I never for anything wish it sucks to that's like bad fate. It's like bad.
I'm totally like overselling the seriousness with which he had this opinion, but
okay.
That was the spiciest take I've ever heard.
There are some people who seem to just like get off on like, well, they want to ruin it for others, and it's like that's not what it's about.
Some people knowing the right the knowing that their way of doing that, their way of liking things is right is like a personality for some people. I don't get it. It's tiresome. It only satisfies people who are not brave enough to make their own opinions. Yeah, that's right. I said it. Alex, do you think Cranky Kong would rock the sweater you're wearing? I think it's a little too cool for Cranky Kong. I think like if maybe like Cranky Kong would have like a thinner sweater. I think this would be a little too heavy for him and his like little spindly arms.
He might have like a knitted sweater vest.
Yeah, like a little pappy outfit. He's like Scrooge McMonkey.
Oh, you bastard. Dude, you see this?
Yeah, this is bullshit.
Do you see this guy?
Can you stick into his beehole? Oh my god!
Fuck you, devil! There is no room for you here, Satan!
Hilarious.
Guys.
This just makes me
Praise
want
God.
face cam on SBB. Sorry for being that guy. Love y'all. Here's what's
SBB.
up.
Oh.
What's SBB? I don't know.
I don't, because like,
I know.
SGS comes.
I get it.
Like,
SGS does come. That's true.
comes as a like acronym.
Come.
SBB, I like just think of Super Beer Bros.
Shout outs
Actually,
to-
just Beer Bros, you guys know what it's called.
Shout out to that clip of Kurt Cobain just going, come.
Come.
It's one of my favorite clips.
That's it?
You know, it's just just a gross sophomoric joke. Are we doing a Jedi Survivor playthrough with Jesse? No plans at the moment to do that. But just stay tuned. I promise.
Checkmate, Satan. Yeah, who knows? Like
Wario is my fave. This is cool, dude. Scully, it's just an honor to have you here in my chat. I've been watching the X-Files. I'm almost done with season 2. Thank you so much for all you've done for this country.
There are some games that. Oh, I beat Satan again. Even without his devil horns. But I have him again. There's some games when you go back that are just like a little too old. Like a little too old. Wario Land is not too old. Like
No.
you can
It's ageless.
totally play this and it completely works.
This
and it
feels
still
like a
looks great.
game from today, like made for the Game Boy. It's so innovative and like fresh feeling.
Like I love Mario Land 1, but I think if people are like, "Ugh, what is this now?" I'd be like, you know what, fair.
Yeah.
Although Mario Land 2 is still tight.
That
also.
another game that's like twice as much of a game. Like people were so much more good at making Game Boy games by the time the second one was out, right?
It's also like, did you see that? You probably saw it if I saw it. It was like a meme or a TikTok. Anyway, like the guy making the like pause music for GoldenEye, and they're like, just a simple whatever track, and then it's like the guy
Yeah.
goes like super hard.
Grant Kirkhope,
That's like
dog.
what Super Mario, like Mario Land 2 or this game is, where you're like, oh yeah, no, you made it a banger, great. Like you didn't have to, but
I can't believe Grant Kirkhope made that. That is like impossible.
Torque Pope made.
Doom,
He did the GoldenEye thing?
Doom, 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 doom. That's all him.
It's like Bond is already cool. That song is already cool, and he was like, watch how like it's like when you put bacon on something.
Yeah.
And he just like made it even better.
You're mad because like you don't want to like be that guy who likes the bacon, but like, come on.
You're like,
Yeah.
good. Damn, it's good.
Face cams for here's a tip. Face cams for stuff that where currently there's no face cam.
You don't want face.
It's like ask me to do 3 times the work. Now I gotta like get dressed, like get a set. No, it's not.
You don't want face cams because it will be not authentic. Like
Yeah.
like even recording
Yeah, I go.
creates like a level of artifice, and if you like have a face cam, you're gonna act like it's better this way.
I go through a lot of effort to like create something that feels very much like hanging out with us, and I think that the face cam is counter to that. I like it for live streaming because I think there's a difference. But that's just me. When you have a channel, you can do it your way.
The
There's no right way.
I'm glad that on SBB and SGS there's no like face cams, because it just like I don't know.
It's just so much more. It wouldn't be the fun, chill thing it is.
It would just make it anxiety ridden and less authentic.
Like, we don't make money doing that. Like Scary Game Squad is like friends hanging out. Like, that's all it is. We
Yeah.
just like our friends and we want to see them. So we come up with an excuse to do it where we can like still kind of do work, which is what we're comfortable doing.
The most it does, which I love now, is like it gets us to go to England.
Yeah. Yeah, take us around the world. Like, I'm fine with that for now, you know?
I mean, I'm not going to complain.
You know, if somebody wants to hand me some money for my
But it does like allow it to be like pure.
That's exactly right, because I don't have any sort of like need to do it. I just want, it's only when I want to, which is great. Is there any chance Brett makes a guest appearance for a SGS series sometime? Is there a chance? Yes.
There's always a chance.
Yeah.
Although we don't do a ton of...
But like I say, it's not a show. It's a hangout. So it's not like the same as a lot of the other stuff that we do, like in that way.
It started with just like the PT demo and like recording it.
Jesse was like, I'm just going to name this a show for fun because I want to do like a Scooby-Doo thing. I wasn't even there.
Yeah. No, you were always there. And yeah, there's no like there's no schedule. We just are like, hey, you want to do this? Or like, honestly, like half the time people just like recommend cool ass games to play.
Yeah.
And then like we watched, like we got to Blood Wash because we were hanging out, and then it was like, or I guess we did the Resident Evil demo, and then it was like, what are cool games?
What are we doing now?
Yo, this, and there were a bunch of cool looking ones, but Blood Wash was like,
really
that looked cool and could be done in a relatively short amount of time. So
Hell yeah.
Like, let's do it. And it was tight.
Come to Australia. I mean, look, I wish that the way that it worked was that Jesse, Davis, and I had a meeting where we go, gentlemen, where on the globe shall we travel next? Perhaps Australia.
I don't know if it works like this, but if you can contact a local thing and they can like
that's exactly
pay for us to come out.
That's exactly what you should do. If you want us to come, get a little movement.
We're not even actually that expensive.
No.
This is full disclosure. I don't plan to, like, we're going to the show and we're going to be paid, but we'll spend it, like, it's being in London.
We're very reasonable.
Yeah, it's like...
It's a great value.
If you can subsidize a cool trip, that's basically our fee.
Just put me in a hotel, let me get lunch, put me near some good restaurants.
Honestly, I mean, the hotel's going to be nice, but I do like when we do Airbnbs because we're all just together.
I like that too, but here's what's up. A hotel less than a mile from my favorite restaurant on the entire planet. Less than a mile walking from my hotel.
But the walking is good.
I like walking. That's what I want to do. I'm just saying it's close to my hotel. Who doesn't want that?
A vegan person?
Come to New Zealand. Invite me. Pay me.
Dude, oh my god.
Pay for me to go.
I went to New Zealand and Australia like right before COVID. Like
I was about to go too. I was supposed to go to Canberra, but I like had some weird immigration thing, and then it just became too stressful, and I was like running out of time, so I had to cancel.
We were talking. Was it you talking about like you get like that tourist idea where you go someplace and you want to live there?
Yeah.
Like, sure, that happens a lot.
I just imagine what it would be.
Norway
like
was like the first place where I'm like, I might really want to live here. And then I went to New Zealand. I'm like, nope. This is like, if I could move somewhere else, New Zealand would be that place. You guys have a tight, like a sick country. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. It's lucky when you have like 0 people and like as much oil as you need.
Well, that's Norway.
Damn.
Wait.
Wario got fired, dude.
They took...
Yo.
I can lose I've never had a game over.
Dude, you just got truly bazonkered.
Dude, I am getting old. What happened? It's been 4
What if you did
years.
this and your hand started like disappearing like Back to the Future?
Dude, that would be crazy.
Alex, it sounds like what you need is a mid to late 1800s eccentric rich benefactor. Look, I would love that. Or I would love if people just stopped complaining when I asked them to like subs to a Patreon where you're just funding the pure creation of the stuff that I like to make.
It's not even like
it's not a crazy
like
thing.
people with a lot of money ask. It's like kind of bare minimum for this stuff.
Yeah. I would love to just have it just be one guy. That'd be awesome. But if you're not the guy, like, I don't know.
We did
$5 is good too.
We did the New Canon Book Club for years.
For free.
And did literally there's no like we just
$0.
It was just like
it was not a business venture in any way. No money was ever made. We didn't even put an ad.
Yeah. So
so that think about that next time you call me a fucking sellout for like
That being said, please,
advertising
buy us out.
like advertising my own shit. People like, we give you enough money already? Why do you need to like advertise? It's like, dude, shut. You have no idea how anything works.
This thing drops so much faster than I'm prepared for.
Absolutely,
Every
bazonked.
time. I just
Never
hit
been.
terminal velocity immediately.
Absolutely bazonked. That's you.
I
Bazonked.
highly recommend Brazil. I went to Brazil once.
I can't express to you enough how little the countries that I get to visit for work are my choice. I need the invite. I would love to go to Brazil. I want to go everywhere. I'm not afraid. I love to travel. I'm not fussy. I don't mind like, you know, being a bro. I don't mind like taking one for the team. I've slept in a hotel room with Davis many a time to save money. You know, I'm not fancy.
We had a spoon to fit in the twin-size bed.
Yeah, we had to. Even though there was another bed right over there.
You could guess who was little spoon and who was big spoon.
It's a matter of physics. It's like fitting the square thing in the hole, you know?
If you apply enough pressure.
Yeah. I know, I learned. People have no idea how much things cost. It's more than that. People have no idea how anything works. Like, I've put out a video game on the Nintendo Switch. It was a small video game. I worked with a team. Like, I was there. I was there for the whole thing. You know, I saw it. No one has any idea how to make a video. No, how video games are made. Nobody understands about marketing. Nobody understands how long it takes, what it's like, the difference between paying for a video game and actually making the video game. It's insane. It's insane.
Yeah, everything is like
people need to learn.
It's more expensive than you ever think.
People need to learn before they go talk shit on. It drives me nuts when people call developers lazy. That just means I don't know about video games. That's what that sounds like to somebody who works in the games industry. Developers are lazy because they didn't do what I wanted. It's like, dude, you don't even understand what a project is. Hey, there he is. Little weird Mr. T, baby Wario.
Okay. Oh, shit. This is like... Wait, after the boss? No, there's like a... Yeah. Oh, no! Not Rocksnot guy. This guy is a dickbag. This guy's a real... Is that not Dalsim a little bit?
I mean, I don't know. He looks like Ben Kingsley to me. Oh! One snot rocket and he just duffed you out, dude.
This is... Oh, my God.
Yeah, boint.
Brutal.
The whole sellout thing always irks me. We all sell out to survive. Even tycoons are beholden to investors, and investors are beholden to the customer base. No one doesn't have a boss. More than that, it's like the people who actually do sell out, like, catch no shit. Just like people that are, like, trying to survive, that are small, that, like, have to deal with, like, some person who, like, can't deal with a little bit of change in their life, or, like, can't, like, think of the person that they, like, listen to every day as a real person for 5 fucking seconds. Unfortunately. People always think I'm, like, mad, but, like, you know, if the games industry wasn't so, like, crappy, I would not be talking about it. I don't want there to be any misconstruing about what it is to be this job.
Okay. Sadly, I'm gonna die to snot. There's not a thing there?
Project management is hella complicated. Yeah. Hell yeah. All right, baby. Here we go.
All right, I gotta like. Oh, I only have one bounce before it goes.
If they made a movie of this game, who would play Wario and who would play Little Wario?
David Harbour would be Wario.
And Guillermo from Jimmy Kimmel Live would play Baby Wario.
He could. I think no. You need a Waluigi.
Oh yeah. Okay, that Waluigi.
Oh, what's his face? John Turturro.
No. You know who can play Waluigi is
John Turturro would be a kick-ass Waluigi.
It's like beneath John Turturro to play Waluigi.
Absolutely Shrek'd.
What's that dude's name? Thomas Middleditch. That's Waluigi. The guy from
Oh yeah, from
Silicon Valley.
there it is.
Yeah.
God, look how beautiful. By the way, like this does the shading the
Pretty
green,
good.
It completely gets the uplit lava look. Like
Yeah, it nails it.
it's like cool also in black and white, but they really like. It's like how games for CRTs weren't made to be like pixel perfect. It's like people forget that the like limitations of the Game Boy screen were also like it was worked around, like it was intended. What's that?
Nothing. YouTubers aren't rich, like not at all. Yep.
Well, some are.
Like not even enough of them to even consider it like in the average, to be honest with you.
It is a thing where like I think wasn't it like Twitch like things that got leaked a while ago, and you look at it and you're like, okay, so only the like top 1 or actually probably even fewer than 1, like 0.1% make a living wage.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not a ton, and there's not like long. You're not like getting retirement. There's no like long-term job security.
Right. There's zero job security.
That's not to say that it's all bad. Like, it's also oftentimes very rewarding, but there are like the practicalities of life, and especially as we're like recessioning, you're like, uh-oh.
Yep. We also learned yesterday, Kel says...
This fucking guy!
Kel says, we also learned yesterday that someone wrote on Alex's wiki that his net worth is between $5 and $119 million, and that's just a complete falsehood. But people read and believe that nonsense. It's true!
Dude, what was it? There was like there was like some analytics website that would like predict or estimate how much you were making. I'm like,
It's so
boy,
wrong.
I wish
I
wish I made what it thinks that I was making. Okay. Let's not get hit by the same lava.
Hey, Alex, do you find the X-Files to be dated? I mean, if you consider it a period piece that takes place in the 90s, no. Like I get, like, stylistically, I guess slightly. Like, it's definitely obvious when it was made, but, like, does that make it in any way unwatchable for me? No. Maybe it's because I'm old. I watched it on TV when it was on TV.
Yeah, dated is, like, one of those phrases that maybe...
Do I find it...
Maybe it says more about, like, the person using the word than the thing is, like, does it have old aspects to it?
Yeah.
Sure, but, like...
I get it.
If you think of it as a, like, entertainment time machine...
Yeah, you didn't have to be there to understand the 90s. You can just, like...
Like, I'm watching through Columbo.
Dude, Columbo's amazing because Columbo goes from 1970s to 2003.
Really?
Yeah.
It also, like...
There's a 10-year break in the middle, too.
Of its era, like, production and stuff, it's like... That doesn't mean it's not incredible.
Yeah, I mean, if we can sit here and enjoy Wario Land, which is as old as the X-Files, like, would you say this is dated? This game is probably as old as some, like, the X-Files episodes that I'm watching right now. Scully, good answer. Thank you, Scully. You are my favorite agent in the show.
This guy has my fucking number. What do you do?
Just stop dying to this dude, man.
Oh my god.
You got him, dude. There you go.
Like,
there you
he's
go.
gonna destroy the whole goddamn thing.
Have you ever played Pyoro, dude?
Are you kidding me? This is like...
Just don't get licked, bro. You're gonna
like,
be alright.
You know what? This is like a Dark Souls boss in that sometimes you're like, I lost to RNG. Like, he deleted half the
I lost
level.
and there's 90 seconds left in this fight. Yeah. Lonely Goomba, when I started YouTube, my friends kept bringing up Social Blade and thinking I was loaded. It was annoying. People treat Social Blade like the gospel. Yeah. Been following this channel since it was dedicated to a certain clown. I was 20, just turned 30. Here's to the next 10. Hell yeah. Thank you, Havar. Alex, are you aware your style and fashion is often of the 70s era and that it's awesome? I'll tell you this. I think a lot about what I wear. Not an insane amount, but I do put effort into cultivating a look, which is a reward that I get for reading and looking at so many old things.
70s and 80s fashion is
So
the best.
thank you. So thank you for that. I am going to take as a compliment. It's wild to think that the X-Files used to air after The Simpsons and King of the Hill. It's true. I used to grow up watching I Love Lucy. Dude, you and like 50 years of Americans, you know?
How
Kids
long was that
today,
around for?
I Love Lucy was on in the 40s, bro.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It was on, like, was it Nick at Night that we used to watch?
I used to watch it on Fox
Watch, like,
11.
the Beverly Hillbillies, Green
Yeah.
Acres.
That was all on TV still because there was not like an insanely...
There's no streaming.
Yeah, there was no like bullshit amount of stuff on.
Let's do this, you little bastard. Let's go.
It's weird that I wasn't even alive in the 80s, but I get nostalgia from everything 80s. I was born in 95, barely remember the 90s. Yeah, because I think that's when like the birth of like franchises that never want to end started. It was in the 80s. Dude, look at that.
9 tries later.
That's good.
Some of these bosses are really challenging. God, it's so beautiful in the green.
It really does look good. I'm actually like chuffed that I made that in OBS.
I need to there's so many like great screen replacements for Game Boys now, like you can get IPS screens and stuff. You just need to go back and get a backlight. Just backlight the original Game Boy, and that is its own great little like.
Yeah, and honestly, like I cannot oversell the quality of the Game Boy app on Switch Online. It's actually fantastic. It fucking is.
I need a
Man, remember when you used to have that crown, dude?
dude. I didn't know that I could lose a.
Now you have to go back and get it. That's so fucking tight. The fact that you can go
You're
back
just like,
and get it is
yoink.
it's hilarious to me. All right. What do you say? What are we at? World 4 now?
Yeah.
The SST Cup? I think this is a good stopping point. We're halfway through the game. Something like that.
Yeah.
Right? So, let me just formally ask you this while we're here in front of everybody with the pressure on. Will you return soon for another installment of this so that we can finish it?
Yeah.
Because here's what's up. Shoutouts to you for being here. You were here on the day. Hopefully, we're able to upload this somewhere on the channel as a series sometime. And maybe it'll be a full series by the end. So, to all of you out there, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for coming and helping us celebrate our 10th anniversary. It's been just a crazy, incredible 10 years of mistakes and stumbling and figuring out how to make something and watching as an entire industry rose around us on a platform that didn't exist.
Just several years prior.
Yeah. So, for that, God damn it, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being around. This will, like I say, this will return in some form later for people who weren't here today. But you guys, congratulations. You were the 450 or so. I don't know how many uniques, but it was quite a bit. Let's say almost 3,000 unique people came in. So thank you guys so much for watching. Davis, thank you so much for being here. Shout outs to Snoopy for being such a good boy in the corner. Good boy, Snoopy.
Congrats on 10 years to you guys and audience. Thanks for checking them out and watching them and allowing them to be enough that like I can come on and
yeah,
play
and
this
I don't
game
know
in
what
front
the
of
fuck
people.
you have to do besides subscribe to this channel. So please subscribe to it. Please do whatever you need to do. Click the bell or whatever to be notified when we go live next. Confirmed guests that are coming up soon. Norm, the gaming historian. And,
What?
And Jesse Cox. So
What?
get hype.
Norm's gonna be here?
Yeah, they're gonna come be on the show. So come hang out. There'll be more in the future. I love you guys all. We'll see you later. Bye bye.